Alright, this is a video showing the different settings and different knobs we can fine tune on the Shadow Rockabilly Pro Pastilla for tololoches, for upright basses, for contrabajos, for that rockabilly type slap sound. So I'm going to do a video showing all of the different knobs, as you can see here from the user manual here, all of the different settings and what they do, and we're going to be able to hear firsthand how much of a difference they make in the sound. So I'm going to play a simple little riff, an F, same thing each time, and we're going to adjust one knob at a time. I'm going to have to mute my mic so you don't hear it and just hear the pickup sound, and then I'm going to edit it so that it's all easy to hear and easy to see. So as you can see, there's no need for me to explain. You could take a look at read all of this and just hear how it sounds. The one thing that I do want to explain is that the pre-shape button here on the middle of the bridge side is actually going to give you a predefined range of frequencies that's going to sound ideal for rockabilly slap according to the creators of this pickup. So if you want to try that out, you can try that as well, and we'll see how that sounds after the fact. But at the moment, I have my volume knobs for the fingerboard only about 25%, because it gets really loud if you go anything higher than that, and the bridge pickup is about in the very middle. So that's what I got it at right now. At the end of the video, I'll show you my favorite settings that I've been using for a while, but for now, let's get straight into it. Thank you. Alright, so those were all of the settings for the bridge side, and that last one was the pre-shape button that gave us the, according to the creators, the best sound that you can get for rockabilly. So as you can see there, that's going to make a difference. The gain is also going to make a difference. It's going to add a bit more volume, a bit more distortion. If you go towards the heavy side, you can experiment that and see what you like. But let's go ahead and move on to the fingerboards. I'm going to leave the settings for the bridge pickup the exact same, or no, yeah, I'm going to leave them exactly the same, and then I'm just going to adjust the fingerboard so we can hear the difference. All right, let's do it. All right, as you can see, those are the main settings that we can adjust on the pickup. The only other ones that I didn't show were the subsonic filter that we see up here. And as you can see on the manual, it tells us that when we click that, it gets rid of unwanted low frequencies. If you want to click on that, that one, I haven't messed with it too much. I'm not too sure what that one does, to be honest. But I do know the phase button at the top of the fingerboard side, that one is just going to reverse the polarity of the signal in case you're getting unwanted feedback. And you're just getting random feedback. You try clicking that button, most of the time it'll fix it. So you can try that as well. But those are the main settings on the Rockabilly pickup, and you can pick whichever ones you like. You can adjust it to your liking. I am going to show you guys my ideal settings right now, and then we'll see how that sounds. So I like to have the volume about 25% on the fingerboard on the top. I like to put the volume on the bass or on the bridge side all the way up. The bass, I crank it. The mids, I cut them down to about there, and the presence, I increase it to about that notch. The low cut, I keep it about in the middle, and the treble, I also keep somewhat in the middle. Right about there, I would say. And the gain, I like to cut it out a little bit, especially for the fingerboard. But let's play this here and see how it sounds, and then I will adjust it and see if I can find what I like the best. So that's pretty close to how I like it. I think it's still clipping a little bit too much, so I'd probably turn down the volume a bit more on my fingerboard, probably mess with the gain a little bit, and probably cut that treble back a bit, maybe like right there. That seems pretty good to me. I like that sound a lot. I believe also the extra button here, the 4K, 8K hertz, it switches to either bass frequencies for the treble control. So when you have it clicked in, I believe it's for the 4K hertz that you get to adjust the treble for, and when it's clicked out, it's for the 8K. I'm not too sure about that one either. I haven't messed with that too much, but those are the settings that I kind of use here that you can see. And once again, if you hear it, the mic might also be picking up some of that now that I still have it on, but as you can see, it has a good mix of bass. It has a lot of that presence. It doesn't have too much of a trebly, clicky sound. Sometimes it can get a little squeaky and a little distorted depending on how much you have. But those are the settings that I like to use on the Shadow Rockabilly. So mess with it, find what you like best, and if anything, just use that pre-shape and mess with the volume knobs until you find something that you like. But so there you go. That's what each different setting on the Shadow Rockabilly pickup does, so that you can find the right tone for you. If you have any questions or still confused about anything, let me know. Appreciate it.